Why are there so many different religions, and how do we know which one is the right path to follow? I've wrestled with this, just as I tend to be more skeptical just in the nature of how God's wired me. And growing up in America and growing up where I went to church when I was younger, I questioned that. I went, am I following Jesus because of the home I was born in, because of the country I was born in? Because there's religions all over the world. How do I know that this is actually truth? And so part of the nature of even what we're doing in this series of saying, asking for a friend, faith that can't be tested can't be trusted. And we don't have a blind faith. We have a reasonable faith that's built on evidence. And so I started to research. I started to ask questions and go, what is the foundation of Christianity? How does that compare to foundations of other religions? What is the message behind that? What is the evidence that we see? Does that seem coherent with what I experience, what I see in creation? Does that actually make sense of the big questions that I have? And the more I research and the more I learn, the more I realize, okay, everybody's a person of faith. And I believe Christianity, I believe the Bible is unique from any other spiritual religious writing. I believe it is far set apart. I believe the person of Jesus is different than any kind of religious leader. He's something completely different. He didn't say, I'm starting a new religion. He came to provide the way for us to be with God. No, I'm God. I came here because you can't save yourself. Religion isn't going to do it. And so we have the gospel, something that's different than here's all the hoops we have to jump through, all the boxes we have to check to earn our way to salvation. That's not what Christianity is. It's something different. And I believe the evidence for who Jesus is, the prophecy that was fulfilled in him, the evidence for the resurrection, I believe to be compelling. And I believe that the Bible is legit. It's truly from God. And so that's why I believe that this is the path to follow. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a pastor here at Sun Valley. You'd be like, yeah, he doesn't believe any of that. I wouldn't be a pastor. But I believe that also just as a follower of Jesus first and foremost.
Yeah. Bottom line for me is I believe Jesus rose from the dead. That's why I think it's the right path. Nobody else has done that. He did call Lazarus forth, but that's Jesus too. And then Lazarus went on to die again, which was a bummer, right? He was dead. Jesus, come out of the grave. And then he lived older and died. I believe Jesus rose from the dead. The Bible's unique. We'll continue to talk about these things over the next few weeks.